Ladies and gentlemen, a shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave down the thruway. It's SummerFast night number 1, and we are green at Weedsport. Front straightaway, Rudolph has the spot, almost touching, but the 21A just getting the spot in turn number 1 and 2.
Watch Anthony Parego through corner number 3 and 4, as he is not afraid to bang that cushion right now, looking to make something happen in the back of the pack. Dialed in on the low side of the speedway, the Batman pulls the rope out of the utility belt, goes to the top shelf, and takes over position number 2.
Batman up to the number 2 spot as they work down off on turn number 3 and 4, and now he's trying to get Matt Shepard out of his Fortress of Solitude in the front of the field. Here's Juan on the outside trying to hold off the challenges of Rudolph. Rudolph going to grab the 3rd spot as they come down the front stretch.
Rudolph up to the 3rd spot, Juan back to 4th. The battle for 5th as the Batman goes to the top shelf, and Peter Britton's gonna pull even terms with him down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh boy, they may have made some contact as the 21A got up in the air that time. Juan hits the wall as Shepard and Britton wheel to wheel into turn number 1.
Batman, the Brave, and the Bold up on the top side off turn number 2, looking to take the race lead away as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. The 2 veterans wheel to wheel. Britton noses out ahead. New leader off turn number 4. Peter Britton is gone to the front of the field. Money Mac going to go even with the Ransomville, New York driver down into turn number 3 and 4. We'll see if he's got anything through the corner and if he can carry his momentum. This time looks like Williamson does. He'll take the number 3 spot away.
You're right. They have closed in to the number 9S of Matt Shepard as Alex Jankowski gets around the Mike Mahaney number 35, but Shepard still closing in through the west end of the speedway.
3 laps to go, this time by for the 21A as he continues to lead. Trouble on the 9S!
Right
Trouble
rear.
on the 9S, right rear flat tire on the 9S machine.
Suspension.
And actually suspension as we go through, and that's going to bring the yellow out on the speedway with just 3 laps to go.
Peter Britton gets a good start. Matt Williamson looking to set up into turn number 1 and 2 on the low side.
Barrett's 1 lap to go. Matt Williamson determined not to let that happen as they roll off a turn number 2 for the final time. But Britton's going to get away. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. The winner of the SummerFast kickoff at Weedsport is the Batman, Peter Britton. How about that? Get the high five with his crew down there as well as we await Peter Britton to make his way out of the car. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Up out of the car, the winner of the SummerFast kickoff at Weedsport, the driver of the 21A, the Batman, Peter Britton.
Tell you what, feels bloody awesome. It's this place has been a nemesis for me. I live 7 minutes from here, but it's been horrible. Just really, it's a tough track, and obviously Shepard and Williamson and people like that, they make their paydays here, because they figured out how to get around. And tell you what, it feels awesome. It's pretty cool to do this in our special design Batman car too. I'm a little lost for words. It's hard to believe we made it here, but it's awesome.
Well, you had to feel like your car was pretty good. You went 6th to 2nd pretty quick. Then you take the lead on a nice restart on lap 41 around the outside of Matt Shepard, but those guys didn't let you run away. How nerve-wracking was the second half of this race?
Yeah, you get the lead. You just want to run away into the distance and no yellow flags, no nothing, but probably wasn't a bad thing to reset to get the lap cars out of the way too. Like you said, I was able to get to 2nd really quickly and then got behind Shepard, and he, just out front on the clean air, he seemed pretty content, and I felt like I was as quick as he was, maybe just a tick better at times, and he was a tick better than me at times, but I knew obviously on a restart was when it was going to happen, and we had some tight battles there on restarts, and I guess Robin's racing, but there wasn't much of an inch given out there, but it was awesome to be able to, race hard and be able to come out on top too.
You won at Volusia earlier this year with the Super DIRTcar Series, but to win a Super DIRTcar Series point race, first time you've done that in a few years since Canandaigua, how good does that feel?
It's a relief, I tell you that, and it feels awesome. These races are so hard to win, and I feel like we get close. Like a number of times we'll have a few seconds, a few thirds, but we just can't quite get there a lot of the time. And I'm sitting behind Shepard and I'm like, all right, come on, let's not let this be another second place. Let's work hard. And I just looked for every opportunity I could get, and you know, like I said, on that one restart, I was able to pull alongside and you know, come out on top.